When I first started, there were no designated SMP needle. There just wasn't. It was just, regular, tattoo needles. Yes, they're all tattoo needles, but I'm talking specifically made for SMP. And as well as the inks, yes. Back in my days, that's how long I've been into this industry, which is why I say I know the industry inside out. Truly inside out. So when I say it is very important to know one thing when it comes to leveling up your own crafts and marketing. Listen, seasoned artists, they did it. And for some reason, sometimes I feel that they either play amnesia and they all of a sudden, once they meet that level of expertise, all of a sudden they want to downplay certain new artists coming in by trying to micromanage them by saying, don't do AI, don't do this, don't do that, be authentic. Using certain words that, one, could be a little triggering, and two, it's not okay, by the way, because I've always been freedom of choice. And let me tell you one thing, and this is a fact. The same thing that the seasoned artists used back in their days is the reason they had leveled up. There was a lot less people that were kind of holding them down because they were kind of like, as you say, the ones that are leading the way, since there was nobody else underneath them. So they were kind of had that freedom of the freedom to kind of move around, progress, innovate, create without any setbacks. So yes, the newer generation is very lucky. You guys are coming in with a level up already. I'm telling you. In AI, it's your choice how you want to use it. It is absolutely your choice to use it. And it is still authentic because it's your choice. Think about it this way. When Jeff Bezos started his business, he never thought or focused on the competition. He always focused on the customer, which is why he's, where we're at. So the key secret is, if you truly want to level up, you must use whatever resources that you have to your ability to move yourself up the ladder. The seasoned artist did it, so you can do it too. Okay? And that's my spill of ink when it comes to using what you need to use to help you level up. Never feel guilty. Never let somebody micromanage you. And it's 100% your choice. Your choice. And if you see content that states otherwise, listen, you have a few choices here. You can ignore it. You can unfollow. You can do nothing. Because, at the end of the day, people have a right to also say what they feel. Whether it's not how you feel. But there's people that really do enjoy micromanaging and saying things that they feel like it helps with standard policy. It's their choice. It's also their choice. So as much as, it's our choice to feel that we have a choice, it's also other people's choices to say what they want to say. Okay? But my rhetoric is always going to be the same as I started back then when I started DRSP Bosses. I believe in one, acceptance, and your choice to make innovating choices to help you level up. Because guess what? I seen it done, and when I was using the exact same methods to level up, well, it made a few people uncomfortable, but I found out that it was efficient and it actually worked, which is why it wasn't really something that, they would see that it was, hey, do what I say, not what I do. But I found out that it was efficient. It was efficient when we were using the exact same tactics in order to level up. Things changed. Technology changed. Like back in the days when mock-ups used to be done by Photoshop. Honestly, it was done by Photoshop and it was time consuming, a little annoying. And then there was like pre-cut hairlines. That also was, still a little annoying because it couldn't always fit to every scalp, and it was better than the Photoshop one, but still, today, you guys have it made. You have it made. All you gotta do is enter prompts in an AI platform, and voila, you get yourself a beautiful, authentic mock-up that you can use to help level you up in every way. Of course, you have to be honest with your clients, not with competitors, your customers, because, if they were to ask, is that your work? Of course, you're going to be like, well, no, that's not my work, but if you have, some work to show, you can always do that. But, if you're qualified to do the job, then you're qualified to do the job, and your customers will trust you. I promise you they will. 100% they will trust you. All you have to do is do what you need to do for your business to help you level up. Remember that, okay? Well, there's my take of Spill the Ink. Until next time.